As AEW prepares for All In on August 27th and All Out on September 3rd, management has been in full planning mode, trying to make sure both cards have a card worth buying. However, AEW still wants its weekly TV shows to be must see, and we got a couple of fun matches on this show, like Dalton Castle v Jay White, which was the opener, and Darby Allin versus Christian Cage, and much more. But let's get straight into the opener. White versus Castle. Samoa Joe came out to open the show and was attacked by a man in a golden jumpsuit. He hit Joe with a running knee, followed by the GTS before unmasking to reveal CM Punk. He told Joe he accepts his challenge before leaving. The first match of the night, though, was White v Castle. The rest of Bullet Club Gold and the boys are at ringside to support their leaders. Castle had the size and the advantage that didn't stop Switchblade from taking control and throwing out of the ring early. Castle quickly recovered and used his amateur wrestling skills to get the upper hand for a bit. While so many people were at ringside, it's very unlikely we'll get through the match without some kind of interference. Thankfully, for the most of the match, was White and Castle showing off their ability while everyone else cheered them on. This was a really entertaining match for multiple reasons. Not only did we see some solid in-ring technique from both men, but there were some good comedy spots. We didn't make the match seem any less serious. White scored the win, but Castle came away from this looking good. And yeah, it's a good start. White gets the win as we expect, but a really solid match as well. And yeah, before that, a great promo from from Samoa Joe. His and CM Punk feud, really great me as well. So yeah, you can't complain. It starts the Collision, really good stuff. Bullet Club Gold then took on the Iron Savages. After White's victory, the Guns and Robinson asked for a chairs match. The Iron Savages came out to answer the challenge. Austin ended up taking a lot of damage from the three powerhouses before the BCG was able to take control. This could have been a squash match to make Bullet Club Gold look dangerous, but the Iron Savages getting into some offense helped make it more competitive. Robinson got the win for his team to finish up with a fast-paced trios bout that never really seemed to get the crowd invested. And yeah, it gets 6 out of 10 from me. I don't know, I kind of would like it a bit more, to be honest. It kind of just felt there in a way. But it did its job. Good at go get the win. So yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 from me. But yeah, Ricky Starks got around his 4-week suspension by serving his manager for Big Bill in a match against local competitor named Derek Neal. Obviously, Neal, of course, got the win quickly and easily. And yeah, Ricky Starks working his way around that in an interesting way, but there we go. It's then time for Willow versus Diamante. The former New Japan Strong Women's Champion here had a significant power advantage, so she was able to throw opponent around with minimal effort. But Diamante is no slouch. Once she saw the opening, she took Nightingale down and began pounding on her with left and right. Mercedes came out to bet the better of the view from ringside and provided Diamante with a distraction. Willow was able to rebound, and when we returned from a break and began to build some momentum, Statlander took out Martinez at ringside, allowing Willow to hit her pounce before bringing her opponent back in the ring so she could hit a power bomb for the win. This kept the storyline moving and delivered a decent match in the process. So yeah, it gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I don't know, Willow getting a win does make sense. Obviously reading her belt recently, we're building her up again. So yeah, solid enough match as well. So yeah, 6 out of 10 like I say. Next up was Powerhouse Hobbs versus Kevin Koo, and yeah, it was basically a showcase match. Hobbs getting to win here. He was taunting Miro by talking to him through the cameras. He beat down his opponent in the corner. Hobbs won, but continued to take his opponent using Miro's submission. Miro appeared on the screen and spoke to a centre of the match. It's going to be great at All Out, but they didn't need another squash match on the show to make it happen. Kind of felt like we had one too many of those, but it's setting up a great match, which I'm definitely very hyped for. So yeah, 6 out of 10 from me. But it's then time for a main event: Darby versus Christian. Jim Ross joined the commentary team for this one, which was great. But Luchasaurus was there, but Christian still had the TNT title as if he was the champ. The battle was given more than 20 minutes. They were pacing themselves, making sure to sell every big spot, including a list of story beats along the way. Cage still works at a high level, despite not being as active as he once was, so he was able to keep up with the quicker runner. They displayed an impressive level of chemistry for two guys with minimal experience working together. Castle was why it was this good, but this match, I think, saw it edged out as the best match of the night. After several risky plots and 2 close counts, guessing, Alan was able to get the win by using all of his weight to keep Christian down. For the pin, and yeah, this gets 7 out of 10 from me. This was a really good match. Obviously setting up the match with Luchasaurus at All Out, which we're going to see in a few weeks' time, for 1 week after All Out. Still find that crazy, but yeah, a really good match, setting up that up nicely, and yeah, definitely creating interesting story beats. And overall this week, AEW Collision gets 7 out of 10 from me. I thought it was a solid episode of Collision this week, I have to say, and some decent matches on there. The first and last match, like I mentioned, and slowly but surely, there's Joe promo, etc., getting the story built right, as we build towards AEW All Out, which yeah, I am so excited for. See you. This was good stuff. 7 out of 10. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, let's also know for daily wrestling news and for channel, greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.